Hey, my name is Keenan Kelly, also known as Crimson Corpse or my main channel. And today I want to talk about piercings and self expression. Last week, I went to my local goth and punk store in Chicago called The Alley on Belmont and Clark. And I recently got this. It's a septum piercing. So lately, my family members have been asking me, like, now that you have that on your nose, what the fuck are you gonna do about when you get a job interview? I said, well, Mom, this is removable. I mean, lately I've always wanted this piercing, but I let people in my life, along with my mother, who's a big reason why I toned down so much over the years, let me not be who I am. Like, I lately I've just come to the point where I want to create myself into the person that I see in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see I when I say my body, I'm not trying to say, "Oh, I'm going to like get my my not my eye, my eye tattooed to where it's a different color, or get horns and shit." I see myself, when I mean see myself, like, see myself with piercings and tattoos that I see myself wearing. You know what I'm saying? I would never, kind of like when I make music, I would never make music that does not sound the way it sounds in my head. So I would never get anything on my body that I can never see myself having. So, you know, in the this year I plan to get another piercing, which is probably a gauge or lip piercing, because for the longest time I've always thought lip piercings were the shit. I've always thought lip piercings were the shit. And along with other piercings, which I'm not going to say what they are, because they're going to be under my clothes. Let's just put it that way. Um, so, you know, I'm just making this video because I'm just here to say, express yourself. You know what I'm saying? If you are applying for a job, it's okay to not wear your piercings, but don't let your job, completely change you. You know what I'm saying? Express yourself. If you want piercings, if you want tattoos, do it. But if you have to cover it up, do it. But like I said, don't let society change you. Like, I want gauges. I want gauges. I want lip piercings. I even want my damn lip pierced, along with other things. And tattoos. But I'm not gonna let fucking society tell me what the fuck I can and cannot wear outside of work. You know what I'm saying? Just because I don't won't have a piercing on when I'm working does not mean I will not be walking around with my gauges or my lip piercing when I get that shit. So I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what anybody says I can't. I'm not hurting anyone. I'm not hurting anyone. If my piercing is affecting your belief system, or whatever belief system it is that's offending you, although I don't really know what the fuck. I don't really know what the fuck is so offensive about it. Just yesterday, um, recently I've been looking for jobs. Um, and I went to my school and they helped me with my resume. And I was telling the lady about my piercing and about, me wanting jobs that are accepting and more open-minded, which, only ones that I know is Hot Topic and Spencer's. But pretty much telling her that I want to pretty much live my life the way I want to live my life and enjoy my life and not have to work and it's something that I don't see myself doing and enjoying. So, that's kind of like my motto is that do what I will, do what I want. And, I'm gonna say again, I don't care what other people think. I mean, at times in my mind I do think that, but I don't act on it. You know what I'm saying? Like I got this fucking thing by myself without no one holding my hand. So that's something that I wanted, you know? If I if I were to stop making music, then I wouldn't have anything I wouldn't have anything to express myself with, you know? I feel like when I make my music, I'm expressing who I am, or I'm expressing a activity that I like, which is watching horror movies and playing video games, and you know, I'm expressing myself, whether it's something that's going on in my life or it's something totally fictional and I'm creating a story out of the song. So, yeah. Um like I said before, express yourself. If you want to dress in all black and wear studs and whatever and get piercings and tattoos, that's fine. If you're working, do whatever it takes. Do whatever it takes to keep your job. But don't let society fucking change you. Only person that can change you is you. I'm signing out.